this. And with me, I always said, I'm going to seek God, but I'm not giving it the girls and alcohol. That was it. My man, they used to call me the Ghanaian Phil Mitchell.
In periods where you're trying to take God very seriously, you can very easily just X everything else out there. Like, I've still called you to go out there.
But I'm in church hungover, year 10.
Yeah,
and I was so convicted. I was thinking, I'm finished. I'm going to hell. I was thinking like
In fact, it doesn't matter how people are viewing me. What's really going on inside my heart, what's really going on in my secret place, that's what really counts. Not
Yo people, it's your way Samson call.
Yo, Akin, when I know.
Yo, this is Capo, and now locked in. This is Still Changing Podcast.
Okay, quickly now. Just a quick little, I say warm up, yeah. So I got I made a cheeky Bible trivia, yeah. So quick light questions. Let's see you can name it. You can answer the most in it. So the first question is, name 3 people who technically didn't die in the Bible.
Enoch, Elijah, and
it's not Moses.
is it?
there's some. I can't remember.
No.
Enoch, Elijah, and what's his name?
If you get this one,
Melchizedek. Allow me to bro.
You're a Gara guy, you know. No, Moses, nah.
Do you think that's end?
nah, bro.
Nah.
God buried him, but no one ever found his remains.
Remember then they had a tussle between his body.
Yeah.
Okay. Now next one, name 4 of Joseph's brothers.
Simon, Levi.
That's got the tribes in it.
Yeah, Simon, Levi, Issachar.
Dan.
Okay, yeah. Okay, because it's one answer in it. Just the first person to say it, innit? So who did God call at night and they thought it was their master calling them?
Samuel.
Yes. I just had to put that one.
Okay.
How many books did Paul write in the Bible?
No.
12.
No.
I was a guess though.
16.
No.
No.
I actually don't know, you know.
Wait, 18.
No.
Chad is half the New Testament.
No, because I think there's 27 books in the New Testament.
Yeah.
And Paul wrote, I think 2/3.
Oh, okay.
So try to do the maths.
20?
No.
Nah, it must be.
Went for a guess really.
Wait. No.
You guys
But I think like maybe
12.
No.
I said that. 17?
13.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, 13.
So
So it's tough because you said 14, you said 12 initially, so you were literally one away. And then, what was the name of King Saul's daughter that married David?
Dina.
No.
Michal.
Huh?
Michal.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, Dinah. Oh no, that's something different. Isn't
Okay.
it?
What's the longest chapter in the Bible?
Ooh, I know this.
Oh,
Psalm
Psalm
what?
119.
Yeah.
68 verses.
book.
That one there.
God, that's
Bro,
half a point still.
Bro, how?
I said the book.
It doesn't matter. Okay, cool. God told Abraham his descendants will number as many as 2 things. What were they?
Stars.
And the sun, no?
Yeah. Okay. I can't lie, Shad. That's all I have.
Well done, everybody. Well done,
You know what I mean?
everybody.
Just had to. Well done, guys.
Well done.
You know what I mean?
If you pay attention.
Any other
I haven't even checked in a long time.
Also, yeah, but, while you're finding that, yeah, basically, I had a thought in the week, yeah, that we're gonna start a little thing in it. So basically, obviously, if anyone makes any mistakes during the episode or whatever, we're gonna do a little punishment vibe. Do you get it? But what we're gonna do is, obviously, it might not be every episode that we do make a mistake.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna write down something that's the person has to do, and we'll just be storing it. Do you get it? So when that happens, you'll now have to dig into it.
Okay.
Find a little thing in it. So yeah. Anyway,
What's a mistake though?
Depends, innit? Like maybe
when you said bangle.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
cool.
that's
can fly.
a howler still.
All right, cool. Fair enough. Maybe when you did that little DJ mistake there, fam. Say chico on there. You'll dig into it as well.
What was I meant to say?
Don't know, mate. You're the one that was
Was I meant
talking
to
in
say
it,
cheeky?
bro. You're asking us.
I don't even remember now, you know.
But yeah. Anyway, since Benny here as well, we'll give him a sheet and I just passed it on.
Yeah. Here you go.
Hold on.
I got one thing.
All right, quick.
So what's the parameters of what we're writing?
Up to you.
Honestly, you could be as radical as you want, but if you pick your thing, it's up to you.
I didn't say I'm gonna go crazy, bro. I'm just asking.
Yeah, nothing.
Or just one thing.
Yeah. Do you know it's Benny? Just even sign your one. Because if we pick it next episode, yeah.
Actually, that's true. You should write we should write a date still.
Say no.
Well, we ran it for single or something?
No, in general.
Oh, in general.
It's just
Okay.
started.
All right, cool. Yeah, this one
So like any
danger.
mistake.
Yeah, anything. What's the date today?
The
10th?
10th, yeah.
Oh, we could do a brazy one, you know.
Let's say no one's gonna collect it, bro.
No, not me.
Alright, cool. I'll pass that along.
Well, just
Wait,
one each, yeah?
No. So
no,
basically,
right,
it's a punishment basically to get.
Which one, yeah? Just one.
Oh, okay.
Just one.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
On the table for now. I'm gonna try to get a box. Or maybe I should get like a mug, you know. Yeah. Like a little personalized.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Good one, man.
Yeah, man. So what's the parameter? It's true actually. That's actually deep. So what's a mistake really? Because the way
It's very subjective. But that's the fun in it, bro.
Yeah.
Majority, innit?
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Majority rule.
Punctuality definitely has to be a mistake.
Couple, man.
Nah, I can't lie.
Bro, if you're late, by more than 1 minute.
That is not
Say
me,
that,
bro. That is not me.
Punctuality, bro.
Yeah, me, I'm on time anyway, Sha. So up to these man.
I forgot the name of the thing. I know, man.
I'm trying to think of one, you know.
Wait, so I just write down. Do I write down the mistake? Do I write down just the punishment?
You know,
just a punishment.
forfeit.
Yeah.
I've already got one.
Hey, can't lie. Obviously, God gave you this idea, and that's I'm trusting that.
Wait, so I can't read your one.
Nah.
All right,
No
cool.
one can read anyone's. Just gonna put it there, and then figure out a way to hold it from next week.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, this one ain't too bad.
You put it there, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad.
Nah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, mine- mine's not too bad.
I'm
Nah.
actually, no, this isn't that deep. What I'm gonna put, it's not that deep. Unless
No, mine isn't deep still. It's not deep. But to be fair, obviously, as the weeks go by, I need to get more creative. So who knows what will be.
Just fill it up
cool.
to this content every few episodes, innit? Like,
I ain't lying.
can hold that one.
Even though
When
he
it
didn't
happens-
even scratch that one, he said you should take it. He said take my one. Hey, say that.
nah, that's crazy. I can't lie. To be honest, mine ain't deep. It's,
Might as well do yours now then.
nah, man.
Alright.
I'd like to see some of you, man, do it. Nah, I'd like to see you do it, actually. I feel like I can.
it's tough, innit?
Yeah. I can enjoy it a bit too much.
What? Huh?
What?
What?
Nah.
Hey. No, I beg. Just like when you're reading this thing, read it bare fast.
What do you mean?
When you're reading the dilemma and that.
No. No more questions, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, because we didn't put it out, bro. We went through all of them.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fairs.
All the other ones are a bit weird. So
I was thinking in the week as well, yeah. I don't know, I think maybe I was listening to something about weddings or that just came to mind or whatever, innit? But I was trying to deep, yeah, what would be worse, yeah? So deep, this is you doing it, yeah? So, either one, you're at a baby shower of two of your friends or close friends in it that you know they've been trying for a kid for a while. So maybe it's taken a year, 2 years, they've got this kid now.
Yeah.
Cool. And just before they reveal, you're like, I know it's a boy. And that obviously, or let's say maybe you drop like one of the balls or whatever and it goes blue.
Yeah.
So you've basically ruined the whole thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Or you reveal that you basically mess up the engagement. So you reveal the engagement to the girl.
Oh my
So like, you were like,
days,
did
bro.
or let's say you were talking, you didn't know she was on the phone sort of thing. Like which one would you rather do?
I got the baby
The
one,
baby
bro.
one, the
Swear.
baby one.
Bro, do you know how excited girls are for the bro?
Yeah,
and
nah.
you know you're having a child.
Yeah, you know you're gonna have a child.
No, bro, they're struggling for this.
No.
That
I
kid
can't
one-
lie.
Pregnant. Who cares if that? Of course, we're happy boy or girl.
That's a
but
big-
bro,
I can't lie.
No, the engagement one is peak, bro. I'm not picking that.
But
That's worse. It's 100% is worse.
That only happens once.
Once, bro.
That only
Nah.
happens once.
Nah.
no, still.
enough kids.
But bro, in my mind, I was like, fam. Do you know how you're gonna feel? Because everyone's gonna go.
No, Chris. Chris.
That side that is.
And you can't do the whole
Hey, Chris.
so like, bro.
Chris, imagine, you tell us, man, yeah, cool, I can't lie. Like, you planned it for like 6 months. You told us the lowdown, how you're gonna do it, how you're gonna propose to your
Yeah.
girl and that, yeah. Then we just accidentally say, we're all chilling in your crib or something, hey, it's like, oh, Chris, have you copped the thing for the thing tonight? You'll be fuming, bro.
Yeah, no, I
So,
can't lie. I can't lie.
bro.
It's not just you, bro. Your girl be fuming. Because, bro, the suspense.
Nah, she wouldn't be fuming.
Huh?
She's
Bro,
getting proposed to. She better be fuming.
No. She'll be upset. It's supposed to be a surprise.
I went to my boy's sister's proposal and she was so surprised. Oh, let's start crying.
No, but
You get that moment once.
Bro,
You can't fake that moment,
yeah,
bro.
you can't fake it.
The emotion, like, especially, you need to also consider, like, some people are very hard to surprise, innit? Imagine if she honestly had no clue. Because there's one thing about having a hunch, and then there's one thing about having no clue. Imagine if she had no clue. She's bare difficult to surprise.
Yeah.
And bro, I can't lie. I'll actually be looking at you like, no, I'll actually be mad angry. I can't lie. Like,
Let's
don't you?
do quick. Two rounds quickly. Just
not even a screw thing. You actually have to let me.
No, but
you have to let me hit you.
no, but don't you think they can tell though when you're about to kind of do it?
No,
unless you.
I feel
You'll be having combos, but bro, like, I feel like anyone you can.
No. You can.
Like,
Yeah.
you slightly got to think like a few steps ahead.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to normalize certain things in it, because what I've seen, like I remember a while ago I saw like a trend, like have you man seen this? Like, is he proposing to me, or is he just like taking me X, Y, and Z in it?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's just like, so for example, one of them was like, is he proposing to me, or did he just tell me to get my nails done? Is he proposing me, or did he just tell me to wear something very nice because we're going out? And it's like, if you're smart enough, do these things like 6 months before, innit?
Yeah.
So now it's become a normality.
Yeah, exactly. So
now when it actually happens, you're now like, she's not really gonna have two ideas. You get what I'm saying?
But certain things as well, like I don't know if I would favor, like, sometimes where like you will meet somebody. Sorry, no, yeah. So the person will like meet someone along the way at every point. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think that. I'm not saying that it doesn't bang. But the suspense, like once he's already met two people, she should know what's going down. Do you get what I mean? Like I feel like that's a bit bait. So I feel like if I was gonna do it, it would have to be like a mad, like, huh? Like even one that I saw literally like a couple of days ago. Yeah, two people went to a comedy show, innit, and this guy was like, who's married in here? Who's still single? How long you might been dating for? He said 6 years. 6 years? Yeah, come up here. So yeah, come up here. He's come to the stage now. And then she was like, what? You guys? So the guy was like, what? You guys been together for 6 years? She was like, yeah. He was like, what? How come my man hasn't proposed? She was like, ask him. She turned around. Donnie's done that. Are you crazy?
That's cold.
Oh my! I said, no. That one there is sick. Like, I feel like it has to be something that is like, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm absolutely head lost. Like, it can't be some. I feel like it loses the suspense. You know what I mean?
I've seen something like that. Like I remember somebody did one in a movie theater. It was like a Tinkerbell. Like it was meant to be like a Tinkerbell
I saw
release in
that.
it. And then all of a sudden they just see like it was a Disney princess basically, and with a guy. And then I think they kind of had the same name as that people were getting married in a theater. And then he then like was like then on the screen it said like, will you marry me?
Yeah, that's cool. I've seen that. Yeah.
So obviously he gets down on his knee, and then everybody in the theaters are their friends and family.
Yeah.
So
that's
everybody
cool.
around them is actually their friends and family.
And you didn't even deeper because the thing is, like, I think that scene, I think they actually edited it because it wasn't supposed to be like that. So I think while the movie was going on and that scene kind of happened, the characters were looking at the crowd like go on then sort of thing. So she's obviously thinking like, what the hell? And then all that stuff happened there. Then she now seen all her brethren like, no, that one, that's sick.
No.
But that is. You have to get that just right.
Any little mistake,
everybody has to come after. Do not come early. Open the door, close it gently. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but it depends. I don't think. Do you think every kind of girl would like that though? Because some girls don't like the big attention thing.
She's a bit introverted, bro.
Yeah, some be like,
no,
what are you doing? Like,
you should know me. Like, come on.
Still say yes though. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
I would say no in front of it.
Discuss it afterwards.
Yeah.
I feel like it depends like from person to person. Innit? Some people want the like intimate kind of thing, don't really need too many people around. Some people want a destination kind of thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Some people want like in public. I don't know about the whole in public thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I
to Tottenham Court Road and man.
One need that now, man.
Nah. Tottenham Court Road.
Yeah, the middle of everywhere. Fam.
I'm even talking about like, so like for example, like the one I just described. That's sick, but I wouldn't do because I don't want like bare people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
It's meant to be
like,
a moment,
like a one-on-one thing, or maybe not. I can't reveal the surprise now. You did me.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's yeah, no.
No, but do you think it's breezy if they go like that's a prank? She'd be like, I'm joking. Yeah.
Are you?
I'm playing.
That's a sign. That's a sign, bro.
Oh, have you seen that video of the
too much?
Have you seen that video of the woman? I think is an African woman. Yeah, like the guy proposed to her. Then she's like, Then she just started bugging out,
I
started
saw that.
screaming and that.
Was it the one in is it like a
A
shopping mall?
restaurant. No,
It was somewhere inside. Then
Was not bare people that came around?
yeah, there was baby there. I think at first she was like taken aback.
Yeah,
Then she just started
No,
screaming like,
I saw that.
I was like, you know that she was possessed, bro.
Nah,
Yo, no, yeah, she was though.
She must be possessed.
Spiritual still.
I think people started saying in the like around that. No, like someone.
I can't like my man. He must have been thinking,
I
what
can't lie,
have I got
it's
myself
back,
into,
bro.
bro?
Yeah,
Fam, nah.
No, it was. I think it was the idea that obviously, like, man, don't know in it. Like, I don't know the ins and outs.
Yeah, of course.
But I think what was kind of being said was that it's spiritual in it. So you know how like you know, in certain whatever in it, yeah. But essentially, how like the other side is what I was saying. It. That's how I'll put it. So whatever's being done in the sense of like it's a bit more spiritual than that. So yeah. So that's why it just makes it a bit difficult to marry and stuff. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was told you trying to go. I think I get what you're saying, but
Essentially, so how can I say?
I get what you're saying.
There was some kind in. There's different ways to put it in it. So it could be that there could be like a spiritual spouse.
Yeah, married something else.
That's limiting them. It could be that that something was put in the family to like to incite delay in marriage. You get what I'm saying? So those kind of things.
So it's this that you didn't want to say, fam?
Man didn't want to get into the the other side. You get what I'm saying? Let me who is on the Lord's side? You know what I'm saying? I want the Lord's side. You get what I mean? So I didn't want to get into
the other side of it.
You get what I'm saying? Let me not give them man too much clout. You get what I'm saying, man?
I hear it, man.
Keep it to this side. You get me? But yeah, man. It's been an interesting one, but I don't know. I quickly wanted to like touch on. Cause we got Bennie here, a proper brother in Christ. I can't lie. Do you get what I'm saying? Like always. Now shout out to you, bro. Do you know what it is like? I really want to shout out Bennie because I think last year, yeah. I think the day of or the day before results got released, bro just sent me a voice note just praying for me, bro. Like literally, fam, it was literally like, fam, nah, like I actually appreciate that so much. You get what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like you didn't have to. Do you get what I'm saying? But it was really like, bro, like I really appreciate when I opened it. I was like, yeah, nah, like nah, bro, like love. I genuinely appreciate. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, and it's funny because it's like, I don't know. To be honest, I didn't really know you like that in first year, to be fair.
Nah, not at all, bro.
Yeah, no, I didn't really know you. I just knew of you, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we just knew of each other. But it's crazy how like, bruv, like, who you are now, yeah. Nah, man, you're a great guy, do you get what I'm saying? Thank you, a proper guy, innit? But yeah, no, I just wanted to like, so what was that kind of like that whole like walk, like how'd your walk with Christ been? Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, it's an interesting one because, bro, so I grew up in a Christian household my whole life, like go to church, whatever. But bro, it's just that with me, like I thought with me, I always wanted to seek God in it, but I didn't want to let go of certain things. And with me, I was always like, when I was younger, it was always peer pressure. I always wanted to I never wanted to be that guy in the group, like, he don't get no girls, he ain't drinking, he ain't doing this and that. So it's like, I was just doing what the man were doing. Even though I knew in my heart, it was never me. Like, the first time I got drunk, bro, I was like 14, 15. I was hammered, bro. Like, because I went to private school as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so
everything started. I feel like a lot of people don't even know that. But
yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, I went.
Is it? Oh, raw, boy.
Yeah. So I went to private school, but it's just like everyone around, like that was a norm to us, innit? And also with me, it was just like my mom said, as long as you get good grades, you can do what you want. So it's like get good grades, you get freedom. I made sure I patterned in school, and me and my friend, like we were on mad. Like I was living like uni boy lifestyle from like year 10, like going out, girls, alcohol, loud, all sorts of nonsense in it. And it's just that I knew it was never me. I remember the first time I got drunk, I was so convicted. I was drunk out of my mind. I woke up in a random house where I was. And with me, any motive I went to, you'll come to church. Next day, 9 a.m. Like, if I'm not there, I'm not going out again. But I'm in church hungover, year 10. And I was so convicted. I was thinking, I'm finished. I'm going to hell. I was thinking, like, the Lord is going to strike me there and then. But then I was there. And in the church service, I was like, oh, I survived. And then I deeped it. I was like, oh, I can live both lives, innit? I can live for God and I can still do the world. From that moment, I started calm. Like, God still loves me. He ain't going to strike me down or nothing. So, on a lukewarm thing for long. Then obviously come to uni, Like, because before I was already doing lifestyle.
Yeah.
The girls, the alcohol, or whatever, and then uni just intensified it.
Times 5,
bro. And then you it's like I can do this every day, rather than it's a weekend thing. It's an everyday thing, and I was just getting worse and worse. And bro, like uni, like obviously I thought I was living my movie, and bro, it's just like I got caught up in a uni lifestyle, the clout, the girls, the all sorts of whatever. Because obviously you don't know my friends, innit? Still my brothers, but hey, they will come to Christ soon enough, innit? But yeah, bro, it's just like, so for me, bro, with me, I got fam. Like, with me, like, there were so many times God was just telling me, Benny, you need to leave this. Benny, you need to leave this.
Yeah.
And says in Psalm 119, verse 71, I'm glad I've been afflicted so that I may know your statutes. With me, it's like, I was not listening. I just the way I've always been, like, my mum could shout at me, I'm not going to listen. My mum hit me, okay, I heard loud. And it's similar, that's the same way God disciplined me as well. It's just like, God was giving me so many warnings. And it says in 1 Thessalonians 5:19, do not be unresponsive to the Holy Spirit. Yeah. It's like, you can just brush him off. When the Holy Spirit speaks to you, you can just brush him off. And it was happening for so long. God told me, Benny, this one, I'm telling you, don't go there. Don't go there. You play with fire, you get bit. Yeah. And it was from that moment, I was just like, nah, I can't. I've gone too deep into the world. Like, I was thinking, there's no way back. I remember I came to Pensa for the first time. I think I saw both of you there, innit? I came to Pensa for the first time. And bro, I was in the lowest of lows. Like, I was neat, like, it's just so much shame, guilt, condemnation for the things I've been doing. I was just like, I can't, I'm finished. Like, but I mean, I came to Pensa because one of my sisters in Christ, she told me, like, Benny, come Pensa. Like, I remember I saw Joshua Ballard, now one of my closest boys. He was like, bro, I'm so happy to see you here. I was just like, what? Like, obviously in my head I'm thinking, oh, you Christians, judgmental, whatever, blah, blah. But bro, like, it actually gave me that encouragement. But with me, I wanted to change. I wanted to live for the Lord, but I was still around the same environment. Also, I felt like I was in chains. I literally felt like I couldn't break through from because I know so many men around me. Like, they want to do I want to do the God thing. Obviously not a God thing, but they want to build a relationship with God. But it's like, oh, bro, it's hard. You know, the girls, you know, this. And it's just like, if you don't change your environment, nothing's going to change. And it's just like, what I tried to do initially was seek God. No, I just tried to stop sinning rather than seeking God. It's like an addiction. You have to get rid of one addiction and replace it with something else. Because after a while, you're just going to go back to that thing. So they got to a point, I was like, cool, I want to seek God. I was like, yeah. So I was like, let me just stop sinning. But I wasn't in the word. I wasn't praying. So I was just like, I'm using my own strength. It's not by might nor by power, but by my spirit. That's saith the Lord. So I got to a point, I was like, I need to change my environment. And I didn't want to, because bro, like, these are my guys, we're living life. There's girls, there's this, and with me, I always said, I'm going to seek God, but I'm not getting rid of the girls and the alcohol. That was it. My man, they used to call me the Ghanaian Phil Mitchell.
I remember you saying that.
What?
Yeah, I remember him saying that.
I never knew.
Me and Ray nephews, best friends, bro. Bro, like, we were drinking 3-4 times a week on a normal basis. Me, I've never been a smoker, but the man, the house was hot box. Like, oh, they used to call it like Bando X Brothel. Like, that place, just like, you know the word says, my house should be a house of prayer. That was a house of sin, fam. All sorts of nonsense, but it's just like, it wasn't until lockdown, bro. Like, and that's obviously, if lockdown wasn't a blessing for everyone, I understand. But it's just that, thank God for lockdown, bro. It stripped down everything. There's no girls. Bro, I ain't drinking. I never drunk by myself. I never got to that point. That's real Phil Mitchell.
You gotta drink straight orange juice,
bro. So it's just like, and it got to a point, I just sat there and like, where am I actually going in my life? And bro, I remember, I'll never forget, one time, I was in my bed, I just started crying, bro. I was just like, you see, God, like, where am I going, bro?
I hear that
I
one.
wasn't so academic. I always excelled academically. I was doing terrible in uni. I was choosing lifestyle over uni. And I was just like, this is not me. I'm on the verge. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with getting a 2-2 in uni. But for my own personal aspirations, minimum 2-1. I'm here, low 2-2s. I was just like, Benny, where are you going? I was just like, God, I actually want to get closer to you. I really want to do this. And there was multiple things. And bro, I was struggling with porn addiction, the alcohol, the girls, all sorts of things. And it got to a point, I remember my friend, she released a testimony. And then I was like, what? Like, bro, like, this girl, badness. Like, she was on bad. I was just like, how did you change your life? And she's like, XYZ happened to me. I was like, right, I'm going through the same things as well. And that's why it's so important. I can't remember the exact verse, but it's in Revelation. So they overcame them by the blood of the Lamb.
And by the words of their testimony.
Through her sharing her testimony, her sharing her vulnerability with me, I was just like, right, like, it's possible for me to break through this sin. Like, it's possible for me to get over this lust. Possible for me to get over this porn addiction, the alcohol, all of those type of things. And I got to a point, I remember I just sat, literally, like, the way I got saved, I was in my room, I said, God, I'm going to take you serious.
Yeah.
I called up Rob, my best friend, my brother. I was like, bro, I'm taking this God thing serious. He's like, bro, I had the same revelation.
Man,
And literally like that same night, he just like an hour we made it. I'm just gonna take this God thing serious.
Yeah. Called
Called up one of my boys, one of my closest boys, email. I was like, bro, where do I even start? I don't even know what to do or anything.
Yeah.
Like, well, you need a Bible.
Yeah.
Started in the Word, started reading Matthew. Then, bro, because of lockdown, we had nothing to do. I was binge watching sermons like on Netflix, and I was like, bro, this is interesting, bro. And then I was just like, and then like 2-3 weeks after, one of my boys went through like a huge crisis. You don't know what I'm talking about. And then I remember my mum lost her job on the same day, and I was just like, bro, and I was like, what's all this? But I remember in Matthew 4, it says that Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness. I was like, wow, God is testing my faith. Then when my boy went through the issue, I was just like, guys, like, all I ever see my mum doing an issue, pray and fast.
Yeah.
I was like, guys, we have to pray and fast.
Yeah.
I set up a group chat with 30 of the man them and his family friends. Like, these men do not even believe in Christ. I said, guys, we go to pray and fast every day for 30 days straight. And I was leading prayers.
Yeah.
I've only given my life to Christ 2 weeks ago. I was like, bro, I didn't know what to say. But it says, Matthew 10:20, for will not be you speaking, but the Spirit of your Father speaking. And I was just like, God, you need to speak through me. Like, I don't know what to say. And then when I led prayers, everyone was just like, Benny, like, what? Like, how did you do that? I was just like, raw, like, I've been seeking God for 2 weeks and look how he's already using me. Imagine I seek him for the rest of my life. And then,
it's crazy.
Yeah, that was really the turning point. And from then, it was just momentum. It was just building. But bro, it's definitely not been easy.
What would you even say like about that impacting, I don't want to say career path or just things you're doing on the side? Because obviously you're doing Unified now, but you was doing another events thing before. And I remember, I think I was having a conversation with some of my guys, we were looking into it, and I was thinking to myself like, obviously there's like, it's not necessarily wrong per se if you want to still do different like day parties or long parties, but I literally remembered your story at that point, and I was thinking, like, I wonder what actually was the final thing for you that you would actually notice. I'm not gonna participate on that side.
It's like, because faith by God's grace, I haven't backslidden, and that's like, I don't want to take that risk because I don't know what I'll be like. For example, there's nothing wrong with drinking. I personally told myself I'm never gonna drink again. Okay. By God's grace, I haven't drunk alcohol in 3 years straight, and I was just like, because of how much I was addicted. I literally, like, if I saw alcohol, but I'd have to drink. I have to feel like I needed to be drunk. One part is definitely, I thought that was an insecurity thing, like feeling like I need that excess confidence. But also, bro, like, you like being late, you like doing whatsoever. But it's just that I know if I go to certain environments, it's not going to be conducive for me. Girls was such a big issue to me. Like when I go places, it's like, if I see a girl I'm liking, like, bro, like, I'm going to do what I need to do. But at the same time, it's like, if I go to this place, what's it going to cost me? So it's in Matthew 6:22, the eyes are the lamp of the body. The eyes are healthy, the whole body will be healthy. Because the eyes feel the darkness, the whole body will be filled with darkness. And I was just like, bro, if I go to certain places, if I do certain things, I know it won't be conducive for me. And I have to stay sensitive enough to the Holy Spirit, but like, everyone else can do this, but I can't do this. Because of now I know how far God is going to take me by God's grace and the calling of God in my life. I was like, I can't afford to put myself in these positions. And also now, thank God, I'm in a position of leadership as well. Serving in my church. I'm one of the youth leaders. So it's just like, what I'm doing is also influencing them. And keeping that in the back of my mind, I was just like, bro, like, if I go somewhere and it says, all that's done in the dark shall be brought to the light. But I could literally be with any girl somewhere in Croydon. And then one of you used to be like, oh, but I saw Benny with his girlfriend. I went out with my boys for breakfast yesterday, and then they were just talking about stuff. These guys are unsaved. And they were just like, oh, Benny, remember you and this girl? And I was like, what? Like, it's like, I was like, bro, you think me? I was like, yeah, bro. Like, I was like, what? Like, I wasn't even English. My boy said, oh, Benny, remember how you and this girl did this thing? I was like, bro, we never did anything. It's like, bro, I promise you for years, I was just like, what's all of this? And that's just one that's my boy, fam. Imagine what someone else is saying about me.
It's crazy, like, fam, imagine, oh, brother Benny, you know, like, fam, I saw you on Credit Hashi, you're gritting this eye. Like,
how dare you, bro?
No, like,
that's just also taught me, like, bro, like, I know I just can't put myself in certain environments. Like, for example, certain motives I won't go to. If I'm gonna go to, it's never a one-man step.
Oh yeah. One-man step. You're asking for trouble because you're leaving with some. You know what I'm saying? Leaving with some. Job's not finished.
Job's not finished.
I'm going to a barbecue right now. Yeah, I'll still. Rob's not coming, but I'll go with our other guys. I was like, bro, eyes up.
Yeah. I know.
Well, it's a season right now.
It's hot too.
Where we're going, she's a lovely girl, great sister in Christ. She's got very beautiful friends.
Yeah.
But man, them eyes up.
I'm
going with some
eyes up, bro.
Cool. If I was going, I say if it was more worldly, but bro, man, I can't lie, because none of you are gonna be protecting me in the battlefield.
It's a battlefield, bro. Bro, I'm showing you.
So what you thinking? Even obviously, I don't say hot, but cool. Let's say you were even going like somewhere else, normal place, whatever, going with brethren. You've seen some girls that are nice, whatever. Like, what's your approach? Are you on the?
Right now, I'm much more conservative with it, bro.
Oh yeah. So are you on the my sister vibe?
Oh, bro, no. With me, cause I'm very picky, and I get mad, bro. I want a beautiful, short Ghanaian woman.
You should just be
ready more.
This guy's a man of God.
Brother Bernard. Bro, it's just like, bro, like, but at the same time, it's like I would say it's like talent gets you through the door, innit? It's like anything. Like when I see a girl, it's like, okay, cool, but now I need to actually speak to her because, bro, it's by their fruit you shall know them, innit? And you speak to some people, me and you just wouldn't click. A lovely person, just not for me. But it's like right now I'm much more conservative with it. I like to observe a little bit before. Certain girls, bro, I can't lie. 98% of girls in my life, sis. Straight up, sis.
Oh, swear?
Sis.
So
that 2%, I was like, okay, I make it clear to everyone. I call everyone sis. If I don't call you sis,
okay.
I just taking notes.
I thought you call everyone sis. I do call everyone sis. It's like you can 2 + 3 equals 4.
Give me an inch. I'll take them off.
You know what I'm trying to say? But now these days, that bro, I have to be like, I'm conservative with it.
No, you have to.
So even like if you were to pull up somewhere, it wouldn't be a thing where like you could like proper chat someone at that moment. You kind of just like chill.
I can't lie. Without baiting myself, it's just like I have to be conservative. Like if I see a girl I'm interested, okay.
Mind your business is very important. Yes, absolutely important. Yes. And it will be good for your head.
No, that did that part out because if she saw this, we have to cut that off.
She said,
I'm a bit more conservative with it.
No, that makes sense though. I feel like,
but also like you're in that Christian bad boy tag. Like I see this guy move to her, this guy move to her. Bro, long.
It's true. But I'm always interested to see people's reaction to it because I feel like certain man, at least, I think even for me, like. I think in periods where you're trying to take God very seriously, you can very easily just X everything else out. Where it's like, I've still called you to go out there. So it's like you got to mix it in. Do you know what I mean? I think it's then trying to kind of like, okay, cool. I'm still me, but I'm me with God. So I need to make sure that this thing is all.
It's hard though. It definitely took me a while because at first I thought I had to strip everything. Because of the lockdown, I didn't go anywhere for like 4 or 5 months. So I'm just God, and because girls were such a big vice in my life, I just stripped away girls. Bro, I didn't talk to a girl for like a year and a half into my walk with God. I gave my life to Christ 2020. Like not until some X period when I started to talk to a girl again. I can't beat myself out.
No, bro, it's calm.
Not until an X period. I started talking to a girl again. I was just like, bro, it's like I had to kind of like redefine how I even.
Facts.
Where we interact with girls in the park, you can't be
at all.
You can't be talking to the girls in church. Nah, man.
No way, bro.
You'll get cancelled quickly. I don't believe in cancel culture. But bro, it's just that you have to maneuver differently. It's just like, how do I still be Benny, but still be Benny with God?
I was literally just about to like kind of open that question up. Like, how do you man feel like coming to Christ properly and seeking Him properly? How do you feel like you can? How did you balance almost being yourself and still having God within you?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? How did you keep being yourself? Because you get changed when you're with Christ, right? But it's like, how did you still keep you?
Do you know what it is? I was actually, it's actually crazy because I was thinking about how to say this recently because I didn't really know, like, because it wasn't really like a question. It was literally a response to that. So it was actually crazy that you brought it up. I think for me, what I've even started to do recently, because to answer the question directly, for me, like I even said now, my thing was very much like, it was almost like wild swings. So I did the whole, I'm not doing nothing. Then I was like, okay, cool, let me chat. And it went too far. So I kind of like, cool. Like, I mean, one thing that I do literally every time I go out is I pray that God would just allow me to act like me. Literally, just like that. Because